On this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick, easy method to actually have access to a web browser on your Apple Watch. Now, this is native to the Apple Watch OS because a while back ago, Apple actually gave us WebKit, which basically is like a smartwatch version for the Apple Watch of Safari. It has a lot of limitations, but actually does give you a good amount of gesture controls. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you all that and the new method on how you can actually have a web browser on demand, or a loophole I should say, that allows you to have the web browser on demand on your wrists, as well as a nice third party that you could download that will also give you some web browsing capabilities, and it's actually one of the best ones I've seen so far. So stick around. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to have access to a bunch of social media platforms on your wrist, including Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and other fun stuff too. Let's go ahead and get started. So before, the method that will allow you to actually access web browsers on demand is by sending yourself an email with those URL links, and you just simply bookmark it like so. And then on your Apple Watch, you'll typically just launch your mail app, and that mailing account that you emailed yourself those URLs, you'll typically just go on your flag, and then here would be where you can actually bookmark some of these URLs. This was the previous method that I used to always use, but nowadays things got, thankfully, a lot more easier, as now you can simply just request Siri to actually launch those URLs. If you say Siri Instagram.com, and you'll have the open page option right here as soon as Siri loads. Now when you sign in for the first time, you are required to use either dictation, scribbles, and if you have a Series 7, you can always use the onboard keyboard to enter your username and password. You can also enter this stuff with the input on your iPhone, as you have the ability to actually use that keyboard instead if you have an older Apple Watch model. But as soon as you sign in, it will cookie that information, so the next time you sign in, it won't require you to actually enter your username and password. So once you sign in, you're good, just like you are on your smartphone. Now it is a little slow, sluggish, as you can see right here on Instagram, but I still have mobile capabilities, like the ability to actually like, comment, and explore, and use the other social media abilities, like search for somebody else and such. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to stories, you're unable to view it, but you are able to preview it. Now this does work for TikTok as well. If you're a TikTok creator, you can actually use this to actually manage your account by checking on who's replying, your followers, and your the people you follow, see if they actually uploaded anything new. Unfortunately, you are unable to view the videos, but again, this is a great way to manage your overall account. Now this doesn't work with YouTube, but now finally works with Twitter. So if you have a Twitter account, if you're a constant Twitter user, you can actually go in here and log in and manage your Twitter posts and such and feed. And then if you want to do last minute research, a cool tip is you can actually say google.com, give it a couple of seconds, open page, and now you have the ability to search for anything right here on your wrist. Again, lots has changed ever since the previous video, because before, Apple seemed like they didn't want us to have access to this. You had to do like little loopholes by giving references and stuff like that, like say Wikipedia turkey recipes for it to take you to wikipedia.com. This was a loophole that was done in the past, but so long as you're on the latest firmware update of watchOS and iOS, you're now able to just say tell Siri the website followed by the .com, and it'll have the ability to open up that page. But it's easier just using Google. Now the third-party app that I'll recommend downloading that's actually really neat is this one. It's a uBrowser, I guess is how you say it. I have a link in the description down below. It's a one-time purchase. What I like about this app is not only as soon as you purchase it, it's only $1. There's no ads, so you're not bombarded with anything. But on your main device on the iPhone, you can actually enter the URL and name these URLs to anything. So now on your Apple Watch, you can actually have this as a dedicated complication, so you have access to a quick web browser. And as soon as you launch the app, you have the ability to search or enter the URL. But down below, you have access to those bookmarks that you added. So we have TikTok, and as a bonus, this is a little mobile game URL Focus, a game you can play on your web browser, and it works on WebKit. So if you want to play this, I'll have it also linked in the video description down below. I'm having a hard time getting past this guy though, unfortunately. Now back to WebKit. You do have gesture controls, so you have the ability to go forward, back by simply doing sliding gestures, reload. If you tap on the very top, you have the ability to reload this page. Now with the U browser, unfortunately you can only go forward and back. No refresh unfortunately, but you can always close and just reopen it if you need to. Oh no, there you go. That is how the new method now works in terms of having a web browser on demand, how to utilize WebKit on your Apple Watch. So now you are informed, and I also know a good third-party app that actually has a really great web browser. uBrowser is a great third-party app if you need an on-demand web browser just like that, instead of verbally having to request Siri to do it. But there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got some good useful information out of this video, you know what to do. Greatly appreciate it if you actually leave this video a like. Those help me out a lot. Get subscribed, especially if you enjoy a lot of tech videos just like this. I primarily focus on basically the latest tech, and I show you ways to really get the most out of that device. So if you're into that stuff, make sure to hit subscribe. If you'd like to see more, check out this video over here as I go through my favorite accessories for the Series 7 Apple Watch. And then that video over there, that is 100+ things you could do with your Apple Watch. Every hidden feature, awesome tips and tricks. If you watch that video, you will easily become a master of your device. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.